Founded in 2018, Communities Organizing Latinx Power in Action, COPAL, works to better the quality of life for Latin American families by building collective power, transforming systems, and creating opportunities to live a dignified life in Minnesota. We are a Latinx-led organization with a unique portfolio of organizing, advocacy, and direct service programs with a network of over 39,000 people across the state. We connect individuals to the causes and services that they care about, sharing power and holding ourselves accountable to community through member engagement, civic participation, and leadership development, all supported by COPAL's robust organizing and communications platform. Together, we are building leadership and a better present and future by working across a variety of areas that affect our community, including environmental justice, workers' rights, civic participation, and health and wellness. Within our environmental justice work, our vision is to create a powerful Latinx environmental justice voice that is living and working in a thriving environment. Right now, we see low-income families of color struggling with very preventable health issues because they live near a trash incinerator. In Minnesota, 6 out of the 7 trash incinerators are in low-income neighborhoods of color. This uncertain air is being breathed in by families that are already less likely to have access to high-quality healthcare at a price that is affordable to their family. COPAL is at the front lines of transforming our neighborhoods into clean, thriving communities by preventing the construction of new polluters near our homes. Our team works on 4 core issues: cumulative pollution impacts, just energy transition, green jobs, and forest climate migration. We have built a strong 3-year plan that will allow us to have clear goals and ways to measure our progress. Our first goal is to strengthen the power and influence of BIPOC, specifically the Latinx community in Minnesota. Our second goal is to build a collective movement across environmental justice communities, organizing to affect structural change at a policy level. And our third goal is to shift public cultural narrative to center the voices of those impacted the most. Our values and mission are grounded on the HEMIS principles, rooted in accountability and representative of environmental justice communities of color, low-income communities, and tribal and indigenous groups that are mostly affected. The HEMIS principles include being inclusive, emphasizing bottom-up organizing, letting people speak for themselves, working together in solidarity and mutuality, building just relationships among us, and the commitment to self-transformation. These principles form the basis of COPAL's methodology in all the work that we do and are the foundation of our community-led environmental justice work. Our staff are the biggest assets to advancing this work. It is critical for COPAL staff to understand and empathize with the variety of struggles in Latinx communities. This foundation of solidarity builds trust between COPAL and community to help Latin American families meet their most basic needs and build the power necessary to transform systems of oppression into systems of opportunity. Because we are a membership organization that has built trust throughout the many years of interacting directly with community members on a regular basis, we have a membership committee that is directly impacted by environmental injustices. Recognizing the cross-generational nature of environmental justice and climate work, we engage youth throughout the state by facilitating college tours, speaking to students about the intersection of environmental justice, climate migration, as well as racial justice. We have also successfully built and led the Frontlines Communities Protection Coalition, focused on environmental injustices at a systemic level and supporting various fights for environmental justice across the state. We connect the conversations that we have with community members and students with the work that we do in our coalition to address environmental injustices at a systemic level. We then utilize the powerful educational vehicles that unite the work that we do as a team and go beyond raising awareness to inspire action, elevate the voices of our community, and transform our stories into catalysts for change. Some of our current partners that are essential to our environmental justice work include the Minnesota Environmental Justice Table, CMEJ, Alianza Americas, and Clean Water Action, just to name a few. These collaborations help us build power at a local, state, and national level so that we can transform our neighborhoods into healthy, happy, and thriving communities. We are proud of the work that we have been able to accomplish these last few years, and we look forward to the work ahead of us. We have formed strong relationships with local private foundations and city and state federal government entities to support the work that we have been able to accomplish so far, such as supporting the passage of the 100% clean energy bill. These partnerships have helped our 5-year-old organization to now operate with a staff of 33 and an annual budget of $2.1 million. Yet we also recognize the need to expand our impact to secure clean air and water for low-income communities of color in Minnesota. COPAL is eager to partner with you to secure these wins for our communities through additional funding to support our Latinx and immigrant-led environmental justice work. We look forward to working together and creating long-term significant change. Together, we can create a society that values our contributions, ensures equality among all people, and turns bold aspirations into a reality.